industry, and I was quickly around quite a lot of celebrities, the more I was working in those fields, and I ended up working on places like BBC One Extra, Kiss FM. I was doing quite big presenting on radio shows and hosting for really huge celebrities. So I would go out on stages with thousands in the audience, and it was my bread and butter. I was getting paid very young. It was the glitz and the glam, but the reality of that is that it wasn't as it seemed, which I learned pretty quick. That is something that, funnily enough, led me to question my whole existence of life. Because as someone who was in the performing world, who was constantly around these people who you look at from the outside. Now, bearing in mind, in that time, we didn't have Instagram. So it was all paparazzi or interviews on TV. But you look at that and you look at them and they're doing their dream and they have the cars and the money and everything that they would want, the success in their talent. So you would think that they are on top of the world and they found external happiness. And what I would find is in the after parties, majority of them, the same ones who you see smiling on the camera, were absolutely miserable or lost or confused. If I asked them, why are you not happy? You've got everything. They would say, I don't feel like I have it. I don't feel like I'm there yet. None of them felt like they were standing in the success. They felt like they were standing next to the success and looking at it from an outward angle. And so I would think to myself, even though I was pretty young, I would always think to myself, there's got to be more life than this. How can it be that these people who we idolize on the outside, people literally scream at, are still not feeling happy? And I think I quickly concluded it's because they're not genuinely being themselves when they're on camera. They're having to be a persona. They're having to act in a way that society wants them to come across as. And so internally, they don't feel complete.